Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Ellie and I'm a stay-at-home mom who likes to budget and sell stuff online. On today's video, I have a what sold for the week of February 11th to 17th. And I wish I knew what sold because not much sold. Poshmark was slow, Mercari was dead, Facebook Marketplace and eBay, nothing happened there. So I don't know if you guys know, but Poshmark recently did some updates on their algorithm. They did not announce it, they just did it, and apparently people are struggling. A lot of people are not having sales and nobody knows what we're supposed to do. They say that the way that you put keywords is different. Now when you do a search, what pops up is recommended items, but what determines what's recommended? So it doesn't matter if you're sharing or listing consistently, things are just not selling. Mercari, what they did was raise their pricing on the shipping, so that might have affected sales. I'm not sure, but I've been consistently listing and nothing has happened. Mercari doesn't sell as much, but at least one item sells in a week and nothing sold this week. In addition to having issues on Poshmark and Mercari, also this week I was having issues with vendoo. If you don't know vendoo is a cross-listing platform, and I've been using it since September. And actually I've gone to like a nice rhythm with vendoo. Every day I start by relisting 10 items on Poshmark and Mercari, and then I'll do my drafts for my new listings. I'll list them on Poshmark and then I'll cross-list to the other platforms. What's been happening is that when I do a draft and I try to add the pictures to it, the pictures are not loading. So I sent them an email telling them that I was having this issue, and they sent me a response the following day telling me that it's an issue with Google Chrome. So I needed to remove the vendoo application and reinstall it, which I did, and it didn't work. So I sent them another message and said, that didn't work. The person sends me an email back the following day, so this has been 2 days, telling me that it's an outside issue because of Google, and she includes a link to an article from some outside website. So it wasn't even like a notification from vendoo. And she says that their IT department needs to figure out what the issue is, and then they're working on it. And she asked me what platform, what do I have? Do I have a Windows or a Mac computer? So as soon as she wrote that, I responded and I said that I have a Windows computer, and I didn't hear anything back until then. Another day goes by. So I go on vendoo and there's a chat feature. I start a chat and I say, listen, has been almost 3 days or 3 days at this point. Nothing is happening. I'm not getting any answers. What's going on? I can't do any of my drafts and I'm losing time and money. So the gentleman I was speaking to said that it was a Google issue and that people with older computers are having this issue and they're trying to figure it out. And I said, okay, but first of all, my computer's not that old. And second, I'm sure a lot of people are having this issue if it's like an old system issue that you ran into. So he sends me a link for Depop and he says, oh, the people who are having this issue with vendoo can't see the Depop website. I'm just so confused. Like, why are you sending me like random websites that have nothing to do with your platform? So I go into Depop and it works fine for me. So I send him a screenshot like, look, I can browse Depop, I have no issues. And he says, oh, then it must be something else. But don't worry, you're gonna get an email letting me know how to fix the problem. So I said, okay. At this point, I haven't gotten an email from the original person that I had spoken to. And she emails me in the evening to tell me, oh, we're working on it, but we don't still have a solution. This has been, what, 4 days since this happened? So no solution at all. It's completely thrown off how I list things. And yes, I can still list on Poshmark, attach to vendoo, and cross-list to the other platforms, but like I'm paying for a service that I'm really not getting. And I've hinted that I'm not getting my money's worth, and they've like ignored that part of the problem. So we shall see how that goes. But between the vendoo and the Poshmark and the Mercari and the no sales, it has been a bad week. But anyways, you guys are here to find out what sold so you can learn what stuff is actually selling. So I'm going to tell you. So first off, we have a rag and bone pair of jeans that I got at a regular Goodwill, and I actually have a haul for that purchase, which I'll link one somewhere up here. and that sold for $48. This person lowballed me. They sent me like a $20 offer, so I counter offered with like 10% off my listing price, and we went back and forth for like a whole day. And finally, I counter offered 48, which was the lowest I was willing to go, and she counter offered even lower, and then I counter offered back 48 because that was it. Like I wasn't going any below that, and she accepted. Next, we have a pair of Crocs, which I got at Savers, and I also did a haul for those shoes, and this person sent me an offer for $20, and I accepted. The other item is a Free People tank top that was new with tags. I purchased that at a regular Goodwill, maybe, I think it was like in the spring of last year, so that's been sitting in my closet for a while, but it was like a really plain tank top. And that one, it was an offer to Likers for $22 with discounted shipping. The next item was a Levi's skirt, and as you know, skirts do not move for me. Maybe that's been the fourth that I've sold in all the years that I've been reselling online. It was a skirt that I got in a thread up denim box, and I got that a while ago, maybe winter of last year, or even the fall of the previous year. Like it's been a while, and I had it listed for $35. And this person sent me an offer for $15, and I just accepted because skirts don't move. Like nobody ever even likes them. So not great, but it is what it is. Okay, next is a Department 56 Christmas Holiday Village house that lights up. And this I got for free from someone who posted it on my local free cycle group. And from all the items she gave me, that was like the only one that was worth reselling. And that one was an offer of $40. I had it listed for $50, and I accepted. A lot of people had sent me offers for this item, but it was lowball offers, and I was willing to hold off. So I'm glad that I held off because 40 is much better than 20 or whatever it is that they were selling me. Okay, next is Dance Go's shoes that I got at Savers. And those shoes I got when I went to Savers for the second time, where I got a whole bunch of shoes. I don't have a video for that because that was before I was doing YouTube videos. And that was an offer for $30, and I accepted. Those are like really plain, the black ones. So those, go around the 20s to 30s range. And this one was also a smaller size, so I accepted. And I'm happy with that. And the last item was a Lush cardigan, jacket, sweater. And that was an offer to a counter offer to my offer to Liker. The person offered me $20, and I accepted. The comps for this item were really low. Lush is not really a great brand. I think they sell that at Nordstrom Rack, but I was trying to shoot a little bit higher for, like, I listed it at 28, and this person counter at 20, which was fine by me. I got that for free at a yard sale. It was a community yard sale. And I went with my son, and we were like walking up the streets, checking out all the yard sales. And this one house, instead of having the stuff on their lawn or their garage or whatever, they put all the clothing items on like the little patch of grass between the sidewalk and the street, and they just wrote on the sidewalk free. So when I walked and I saw that, I was so confused, and then I was like, is this stuff for free? Like, really? I guess so. So I just took I didn't take everything, but I took like the stuff that I thought it was worth reselling. And I'm so glad I did because, I just made $20 or like $16. But, there you go. Go check out your yard sales. And some people just want to get rid of stuff for free, which was great. But those are the sales this week. Obviously, not a lot. And in my bank, it's $154.50. That's going to go in my bank, which is peanuts when your goal is to have at least $500 a week go into your bank. I emailed Poshmark to let them know about my views about these changes, and they apologize for their lack of communication. But they went public last year and they made a big deal about it. Like, I would think that when you have you go public, you really need to make money. And if the sellers are not selling, how are you going to collect that 20% fee? But it's very frustrating, but it is what it is. I can only control what I do, which is to keep listing and to cross list. This has definitely been a wake-up call that, I need to cross list more platforms. Almost everything is cross listed to Mercari. I've been consistently cross-listing to Facebook Marketplace and, you know, definitely eBay. So far, I have only listed 50 items on eBay. So I will be, you know, adding up to my total amount of free items, which is 250. So I have, you know, 200 more items to list. But I will definitely, once I do that, I'm definitely going to do like the purchase, the store or whatever, because you can't just rely on one platform. But that's it for now. How are your guys' sales? Have you been affected by the Poshmark algorithm changes, or are your sales okay, or are you doing something different to, you know, make some sales? Share what you're doing to give us some tips, so, you know, we can all try and do something, and hopefully it will, you know, get back to normal pretty soon. But thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you like budgeting and reselling content, consider subscribing. I will see you soon. Thank you, and bye.